So this is a great spot to see the mountains of Draco. So we're at Craig Merwith. We've just been to Linau Crenegorn, and over that way is CADW. You can see the Afon Maldach river valley down there beneath us. That's the procession of the pole star along the river, and on the other side of that are the mountains of Draco, and you can see from that mountain there are several peaks. There are quite a few scheduled monuments along there to mark the route as well, and then it goes back up along those peaks, and at the very end we're losing that mountain there in cloud. It'll come back on itself again, and in the middle is a lake. I think it's called Lyn Bodlin, and that is the pole of the procession of the pole star, and that is a great view of Draco over there. On the horizon, we're losing it in cloud now, is Aaron Valthwy, the highest peak. Let's get a heading on this.
Yep.
So that's just north of east. That's just north of east.
Okay.
And that's sort of going to be sunrise on the summer solstice.
That makes perfect sense.
Rock climbing makes me shudder.
Got to come up here to see the view, Ross,
Okay.
before this rain comes.
I did not enjoy climbing that.
So we're at Craig Merwith, and you can just bob down, and from this location on the summer solstice the sun sets where the land goes into the sea,
Fantastic.
and on the winter solstice the sun sets where the land goes into the sea.
Wow.
So
What are the odds on that, eh?
through the course of the year it is a sort of solar clock, and which is why
Wow.
it's called Craig Merwith, which is rock of the Mer, which is sea. Gwynedd is associated with the Druids, so it's like a solar clock. And we had hoped to be up here today towards the end of June to see the sunset, but unfortunately we're now getting closed in by rain clouds, and it really is getting a little bit not very pleasant to be up here.
Which is Hugh's very nice way of saying it's absolutely freezing. Middle of June or not, this was cold up there. And it's a real warning, if you come up into the mountains of Snowdonia, the weather can change like that in minutes, and people get caught out all the time. If you drive around, you can see some absolutely stunning views. It really is worth the effort. And all around us, what amazing is, take the book with you, and the book will show you all these mountains, all these landmarks, the rivers, everything all tying in. You can see the sunset starting there and the weather improving, but all these features all tie in with this being the origin of the Zodiac. It's such an incredible, it's way beyond coincidence, it's way beyond that. And short of moving the mountains around or thinking that, what, did people just travel all around the world trying to find a place where hills lined up? Or, as Hugh is proposing here, his hypothesis seems far more likely. You've got millions of stars to choose from. And when you've got this amazing landscape with these wonderful natural observatories, you can use those. And then you can pick the stars and the star signs and the astronomy and make the whole thing fit your landscape. Watch this sunset, fantastic.
Down, so sort of that little niche, and then the winter sunset is over on this side, and the sun through the course of the year goes down between that part of the land where it meets the water and that part of the land where it meets the water, the sun sets across that width of ocean from this location. So, and of course there'll be moon sets as well. Yeah, about half an hour.
Yeah, I'm so glad we stuck it out and waited for the sunset. Slightly behind the clouds, but still dramatic, and you can see how the sunsets fit between the two lands. I mean, how can that possibly line up? That you got the full range of the sunsets throughout the year fitting between these two land masses, as observed from this point. As they say in the old Welsh records, in the Culbrin Bible, the Triads, this is the observatory, this is the chair, the seat of CADW. Enoch, the original astronomer, one of the three great astronomers of Wales. And it's just magical. It's magical. How else can you explain it? Yep, so the book is available from cymroglyphics.com. More videos on the way, so remember to subscribe, tell your friends, hit the notification button. And if you can support the channel, that'd be even better. So next time, from me, Heddwch.